What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Louis Vuitton Frontrow monogram sneakers, alright? So, these are probably the most popular sneakers by Louis Vuitton. They're the most flashy ones, and anyone who looks at them knows that they're Louis Vuitton. And then as far as the videos on YouTube that I was looking at when I was researching, hey, is this going to be a good video or not? I noticed that they were all girls that were reviewing them. And I don't know if there's a misconception or anything, but these are unisex shoes, and I have a lot of guy friends that wear them as well. I probably have more guy friends than I do girlfriends that wear these shoes. And so if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go right into the shoes. Alright guys, so a little bit of a funny story. A lot of you guys know that I buy and sell watches, jewelry, hype, designer. If you guys need any of that, make sure to hit me up. I promise you I'll get the best prices guaranteed, or I'll even match, but I've never had anyone else bring me a price that needs to be matched. But I had an order of a Louis Vuitton item. It was actually the side bag by Virgil. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but I did not have the box that went with it, and that buyer really needed the box. So what I did was I found the box that was closest in size to the box, that item. I told him it wasn't going to be the original box, obviously. I'm very honest. And he was fine with it. He just wanted a Louis Vuitton box. And I used the box that I had for these shoes. So usually there'd obviously be a box, but I do have the dust bag and the laces and whatever else. So it's almost a complete unboxing. But I'll first off show you guys the laces that they come with. You guys can see Louis Vuitton. The laces on the shoes are going to be black, as well as the extra pair right here. And so pretty convenient. The laces seem to be of high quality, a little bit better quality than if you were to just get regular laces. I feel like you can sort of tell a difference. Maybe not if you're just watching someone walk by, but if you're using them, a little bit higher quality, and it's a nice thing to have and pretty convenient. But just showing you guys the dust bags, they're obviously going to look the same, and they're just going to say Louis Vuitton on them and be like a creamish color. As you can see, these are in pretty good condition. And I always keep my sneakers in the dust bags. It really preserves the material, and you guys are going to be able to tell that I've had these shoes for years. They were bought from the store years ago, and they're still in really good condition. I take care of my stuff very well. And I'll just take one of them out. You guys can see. Here is the Frontrow Louis Vuitton monogram sneaker, okay? So, like I said at the beginning, I don't get why these are mainly for girls. Maybe because it seems like girls really need the Louis Vuitton monogram on it to wear it. Like they really want to be flashy with it. But I see guys wear these too. I say that these are the perfect shoe for if you're going out into the city. If you guys are in Southern California like I am, if you're going to like LA or the beach or whatever else it might be, these are a good shoe to wear. They're sort of flashy. They're definitely something you're probably going to want to wear with some jeans and a t-shirt, or maybe like a button up or something. But really good looking shoe, but definitely not an everyday shoe. So taking a bit of a closer look at it, you guys are going to be able to see the Louis Vuitton pairs on the inside, as well as the leather right here, and even on the outside, it's pretty much completely leather. And then you guys can also see on the inside is going to be like a little code. I have a little bit of difficulty getting it out and showing it to you guys. I don't know if it's both, but I know that one of them is going to have a code, and that's going to kind of be like the serial number. So if you guys are looking to authenticate it, that's the serial number that you're going to use. And if you brought these shoes into a store and you were asking them, hey, can you take a look at it? That's probably the first place that they would look, unless they were completely obvious knockoffs. And then as you guys can see by the little button right here, Louis Vuitton, really nice detail. It's going to say it on both of them. And then obviously the black laces that I showed you at the beginning. It's not really going to say Louis Vuitton on any part of them. And they kind of like regular laces, a little bit higher quality, but not too big of a difference. And even on the inside, it's going to have the monogram. Definitely very flashy. And this is probably the part that's going to get damaged on the shoe first, just like any other shoe. So you really want to take care of it. And I'll just show you guys the trim at the bottom. Sorry, I don't know all the lingo for shoes. Usually I review designer bags. But it's going to say Louis Vuitton right here. on both shoes. And then here's the back. Here's completely leather, very nice, very high quality. I like that you can kind of put your finger right here and it'll kind of open up for just when you're putting your foot into the shoe. But what kind of sucks is if someone steps on this, it kind of just hurts me when someone scrapes the leather. But as you guys can see, there's not really any scrapes right here. It's definitely very taken care of. I'm just showing you guys this side. Boom. And I will show you guys the other shoe. And don't worry, you guys. Some people will worry about if I'm going to try them on or not. Of course I'm going to try them on. Of course I'm going to show you guys what they look like. But I just want to show you guys all the details up close first so you guys can kind of feel like you have them in your hand. Some of you guys are watching because you guys are deciding whether or not to buy. And some of you guys are watching just so you guys can just really get a feel for what they are. And then obviously the same thing on this shoe. This is how they look side by side. And yeah, the bottoms are gonna have a V for Vuitton, and obviously they're a little bit dirty. They do get dirty pretty easily. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's been there for a long time and I haven't really been able to get it off. And you guys can see it's kind of dirty right here, but it's gonna be an easy time cleaning it right here and getting it to be like back to the regular whitish creamish color. But what's hard to clean is this little dirt and stuff that gets in between these cracks. I always have the most difficult time getting it out, and sometimes I'm able to get it out, sometimes I'm not, but that's just something to consider. And then it will say made in Italy right here. As you guys can see, there is some scraping on it, so it's definitely been worn and you can't really see the made in Italy anymore. But nonetheless, like when you guys are looking at the bottom of the shoe, it looks really worn, looks like it's gotten a beating. But when you turn it like this and you're wearing it, it looks almost brand new. It's still reflective, still really clean. Doesn't really look like anyone's even stepped on it from the top yet. But as far as pricing, you guys are probably wondering what pricing is on these. And last time I checked, they were somewhere between $600 and $700 retail. And for a Louis Vuitton sneaker or for any designer sneaker, that's not insane. I mean, it's definitely a high price for a shoe and it's definitely going to be high end. That's not completely insane for the shoe. And market on them, if you guys are buying them secondhand, it's going to be somewhere around 300 to 500, closer to 500 if they're brand new and everything, and closer to like 250 to 300 if they're just by themselves and you're gonna have to do some repair work on them. So that's definitely something to consider. But some pros of these shoes that I came up with are they look new for a long period of time. They look really good. Like I told you, they've gotten their wears. Once you look at the bottom, you can kind of see like they've had their age. But once you look at it from the side or the top, you guys can kind of tell like they preserve themselves pretty well and they are really good quality. All right. And something that you guys might want to know, when I was talking to the associate or the worker at the Louis Vuitton store, she told me that Louis Vuitton recommends that you don't wear shoes like this that are made of the leather monogram canvas more than one day in a row. She says that you should put your things inside of them. I know you guys put them inside right here and it kind of keeps the shape. You should put them in every single time you wear them to preserve the shape, or else they're going to lose their shape. The monogram's going to get a little bit creased from the wear and you're just going to have some issues there. And most people that are buying shoes this expensive want them to last. But yeah, I think they're a good buy. I think if you can get them somewhere between $300 and $400, they're worth buying. And I definitely think they're a shoe that lasts, go with a lot of outfits, and is a perfect shoe for when you're going into the city. Definitely not an everyday wear, but I really want to get right into putting them on my foot right now. So that's going to be the outro. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments. But I'm just going to walk around these shoes and show you guys how they look on as the outro so you guys can get a feel of how they look on foot. So let's get right into the on foot.